Hi everybody, thanks for joining me in Melinda's Rubber Room. I am Melinda Pierce and I'm independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm currently offering Zoom sessions on Wednesday and Saturday mornings, and you can find all the information on my business Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Melinda's Rubber Room. I typically offer a featured project where I show you how to do the project. I give you all the measurements and everything else that's required to complete the project along with me. But I'm also following up with a video on those projects, so you can go back and revisit them if you want to. So be sure to go over to my Facebook page and find out all the latest details on an upcoming Zoom session. I would love for you to join us. So for now, I'm going to turn you down and around and show you the featured project that was recently shown during one of my one of my Zoom classes. Okay, so this is the card that I did during the Zoom class. So I'm going to go ahead and review all those measurements and do it again for you here. So you're going to start with an 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of cardstock. That's your standard measurement for a base. And you're going to score it at 4 1/4, which is what you would typically do to make your card base. I'm just going to score that. And then you're going to measure at 2 1/8. So that's 2 and 2 of the little dashes on the Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So that's going to give you the tri-fold that we're looking for. But you can see on here that it also has a diagonal cut. So what we're going to do is measure 2 inches from the bottom, and we're just going to mark that. So I want 2 inches from the bottom. Just going to make a little pencil mark there. And then we're going to put this on the cutter on a diagonal so that you're going to cut from that 2-inch mark all the way to that center part, that center score line. And this time we want to cut, so we're going to use the dark gray blade to cut that. So now you can see that we have that angle cut. Okay, so the inside is just your standard base at 5 1/4 by 4. So that will go in like that. So now we have to deal with these pieces here. And that would be a little difficult to try to figure out exact measurements for, but there is a trick to it. So you're going to start with a piece that's 5 1/4 by 4, which is what I have here, and you're going to mark 1 3/4 from the bottom. Okay, so we're going to make a little pencil mark at 1 3/4. And then we're going to do a similar type of diagonal cut from that 1 3/4 up to the opposite corner, like so. Okay, so now if we were to put this down like here, you can see that it just barely fits, and what we want to do is take out a piece right in the center here. So what we're going to do is cut this at 1 7/8. So you're going to put your straight edge along the straight edge of the cutter and measure over 1 7/8. So that is 2 dash lines away from the 2 is 1 7/8. Okay, so this piece here will fit nicely here. And then we're going to take this piece, turn it around, and again measure 1 7/8. Like so. So now what you have, if you were to put the pieces back together again, it would be like this, like that. So what we've done is we've removed this piece here. So now we have the pieces that will fit on this diagonal right here. Okay, and then we have the centerpiece that goes here. So on here, on the sample, I have another piece that's back here, and that's done the same way. That's basically a duplicate of this piece here. It's just turned the opposite way. So you would do that measurement that I just did twice to give you the piece that goes in here. And if you wanted to, you could use the other piece to go in here as well. But it doesn't really get seen that much, so you wouldn't really need to do that piece. Okay, so now all we have to do is stamp that and assemble it. So what I've stamped with is Timeless Tulips. This is a gorgeous set from the annual catalog, and it does come with a corresponding punch. So you can do all kinds of 3D types of tulips with that. I did not use the punch for this project, and I just need to run and get my stamp pads. Okay, this is a really easy set to use because it is a photopolymer, so you can see all the way through it. And I'm going to start by stamping my my stems. I think I'm going to rotate this. What's kind of fun about this set is the stems and the leaves can kind of go both ways. So you can rotate them to get a different effect. So since I kind of messed up that stem, I'm just going to stamp the leaf kind of right over that to see if I can cover that up. That kind of worked. Okay, so you can see I'm going to rotate the leaf now and put it down that way. Make sure you stamp off of your paper. It makes it look a lot better rather than trying to maintain everything onto your card. It gives it a more natural look. So again, because this is a photopolymer stamp, I can see right through it and I know exactly where to put it on my stem. Okay, so there's the inside of my card. Go ahead and attach that. So during my Zoom sessions, everybody pretty much just works on whatever they want. And then we'll kind of take a break and I will show you the featured project. Whoops, I almost went into my yellow with my stem. So it's a great time to get some of your projects done, whether they're paper pumpkins or some card kits that you've started and haven't had a chance to finish. We all just kind of catch up on what we've been working on and how life is going, and it's a very casual type of group. So it'd be great for you to join us. It's kind of nice to be able to see some faces during the week when some of us are quarantining. Okay, so this one is going to go right here. Noticing I got some little splotches on my card, and I think I will just cover those with some embellishments. So I hope that you all have had some time to either virtually get together with people or get together with people safely to do some crafting. It's a great way to stay somewhat relaxed and forget about everything that's going on. You know, that's how I relax. So hopefully you can do the same. So I did not take the time to cut out the piece that goes right there. You can just leave it blank. You don't necessarily need to put another piece there. It's kind of nice to break up some of the color a little bit. So, like I said, I'm going to add some embellishments. Let's see if I can find my container here. There we go. So, let's see. I think I'll just add, these are the 2020, 2022 in color dots, enamel dots. And I'm just going to kind of sprinkle these on here to try to cover up my little ink spots. Not quite sure how they got on there. But these are great little embellishments for your card. And they're just so quick and easy to put on. And it just adds a little something to your card too. It's just a little extra pop of color. Okay, so there's my completed card. I'm just going to add a saying on here. So it's not too terribly difficult. Some of the measurements are just a little bit stranger than what we're used to dealing with. You can see on the sample card that I did use some different embellishments on this one. They just look like little teardrops or little water drops. It's kind of fun. So anyway, that is the featured card for today. Again, I hope that you can join us in a in an upcoming Zoom session. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I would love it if you would share my video with other people that might be interested. And be sure to subscribe to my page. That way you'll know when other videos are posted. Okay, thanks again, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.